They don't actually pick up a sentry. In any case, let's just introduce our heroes. So Adrian's playing the Shadow Demon. We've got a Juggernaut handled by End Planer. Abaddon, that's going to be off lane. He's going to be played by Enough. Templar Assassin played by God's Hand. And then finally the Kunkka is going to be played by Heron Mark. For the meme regime, we've got a Night Stalker, the Keeper of the Night. It's going to be G. He's gone for the Iron Town already, so they want to go a little bit more greedy with this. Lifestealer played by Zingle, one of the heroes that he likes to play quite a bit. Kim Jong-il will be playing the Vengeful Spirit, and if he doesn't win this game, I'm probably going to have to stop sponsoring him. Passion on the Mirana, and finally, Peter. I already introduced the Slardar. Peter. That's going to be my line this game if he starts feeding.
The battle begins.
Yeah, Passion's going to get the boundary rune over at top. Templar Assassin gets the one at bottom. And we are ready to get started here. I still have to go. One of the most tedious things for me to do as a caster is to go back through and highlight my casting. Like, just take all the individual matches and parse them out of the full stream on Twitch. Because that's how I make my highlights and post them to YouTube. Or make my VODs and post them to YouTube. It's really annoying. Like, you have to go through, find the beginning and end of every single match, and it really sucks. It's so tedious to do. There's a chance that the Abaddon dies here. We've got two heroes jungling. Guess the meme regime have decided that it is really not smart for them to go into the offlane at all. They just want to go and farm the jungle. The new offlane. Nice stack from Mister though, to make sure that the efficiency is had from these creeps. Same with G. They've got to be efficient with their jungle because they are dual jungling and they're actually taking quite a while to do it. And G's going down to 100 health. It's very interesting. Mirana up against God's Hand. Like Templar Assassin, I feel like should have a huge advantage in this lane. Like just able to get the side blade damage on Mirana, and she's taking so much harass because of it. And then you also have the refraction going as well. Yeah, Mirana forced to use the healing salve right now. God's Hand's still pretty happy right now. It's very difficult to win the harass battle against a TA. The haste rune has been found bottom. You notice that Heron Mark still has not gone for any skill right now. He's going to let Adrian pick up the haste rune. We're going to go over towards mid. No one has a smoke right now. Maybe a little bit more aggression top, but we've got a hasted Shadow Demon going in mid, and Passion, he leaps away. He had full vision of him. Good that his creeps were a bit far up there so that he knew that the Shadow Demon was coming. And the haste rune should expire fairly soon. In fact, it does right now. The stun went on top and enough. He's managed to stay safe once again.
Bottom tower is under attack.
And Mr. is also rotated over to bottom with his Iron Talon in hand. With the supports rotating off the lanes, it makes it a bit easier for him to farm up here and get some good levels. He is missing a few of those last hits though, and is forced to use the crush. I think Juggernaut's going to be just happy to go against the Slardar right now. He'll go very quickly. The sprint actually makes him take even more damage, and just was not working with that at all. End planer, he's going to get a solo kill to start off.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So the first blood, it was just a Slardar not really working with his set at all. He uses the crush, and then Juggernaut decides that he's got enough damage to go for it. An experienced Juggernaut player with a level advantage on Mister. Just goes for everything he can there. Abaddon's still taking a lot of harass over at top, but he's not really too scared of this at all, especially with the Kunkka behind him. With a good torrent would really turn in around any engagement Meme Regime could try to go for here. Night Stalker's at level 2. No sounds just yet. He's going to try to farm up a couple of these creeps. And he's got 1 level in the Hunter of the Night. So maybe they can get a couple of ganks with his first night. But he does have to get some levels first. He goes for 2 levels into Void. Maybe they walk forward here. They don't have a lot of room to work with. Remember, there's always going to be a Torrent. Kunkka's still level 1, but a Torrent is really all he needs if he's able to hit it. And the Abaddon, yeah, he's level 4 right now. Juggernaut's having really the big thing on this map. Already level 6 with the kill on Swardar. And Templar Assassin should be there pretty soon as well. Zingle's playing very far up right now. Doesn't seem too scared of the Lord of Avernus right now. Oh, and again, I believe that was a Omni Slash. Yeah, Omni Slash used to take down the Swardar. Man, I must be pretty tired or something if I'm missing all these kills.
Radiant's bottom
I
tower
have to think
is
about
under
these things
attack.
more. Kim Jong-il uses the stun onto Abaddon, and the shield is going to break. Venge is dead. Yeah, not able to run away fast enough. And Zingle is ready to come in here. So is Mr. Not sure if they have enough to stop this, but the Torrent, it's picked up Mr. and he doesn't have enough space to get the crush off. The shield is going to get taken off, and enough is out of mana, but he has the mango if he needs to use it. He's going to slow down Zingle, and they get the crush on him, but once again, they're too close to the tower, and they can't find enough space to get a kill there. So both
Dire's
heroes
top
get away
tower
with
is under
only...
attack.
they only lose heroes on their own, on the other team. So a clean sweep for Lonelyboyz as they make it out with their lives. She's still trying to find some room around the map. He's got 2 minutes left in this nighttime, and he's just not able to be too effective with it. He's gonna make his way go over to mid. He's got a double damage rune, doing quite a bit of damage. God's Hand. He puts a rune right on top of the other rune. Might have seen him. Courier's going to be scouting out. 1 hit. Oh, it's going to take a bit more than that. And the speed boost gets used. Courier's gone. Now Kim Jong-il, he's caught out a little bit here. Uses the stun on Abaddon. And, well, Zingle can't really go for it. But maybe G is able to. No. God's Hand just manages to back up enough. They don't have enough damage to get through that refraction. She's going to be super aggressive, and Suarez coming through with it. There's going to be the sounds and the Void. They got the crush, so it's a bit unfortunate they didn't have the damage from the Void, but the Torrent, it hits on the 2, and maybe Mr. He might be getting turned around on here. Another refraction from God's Hand is going to get taken off right now. Another Void is going to be what it takes, but they don't have
Is under attack.
enough damage in it, and God's Hand has gotten away. Again, Meme Regime go for a couple of kills and still can't find it. And they're also going to lose, well, they're on the way to losing the bottom tier 1 tower as well. Passion is ready. Courier hasn't really healed up enough, and Passion did not get
Dire's
vision.
bottom tower is under attack.
Tower looks to be still safe. No, arrow hit! It hit! He tried to dodge it too much. There is going to be a disruption, meaning that the crush is going to be ineffective in the Omni Slash. It's not... Yeah, it's going to be available once he uses Magic Wand. Mr. looking for another crush. They're actually going to turn it around on Adrian. There's going to be no crush for this one. And Mr. Yeah, he's going to take the Omni Slash to the face. And he's even going to bounce over to Passion, getting some more crits. G, he's tanky, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Can he get the kill? He will get a double kill. Maybe G even gets away with the move speed. Night just expiring right there. And they get a double kill over at bottom just to try to turn this game around. Definitely a great opportunity for the Meme Regime to get back into this game. A 900 gold swing in their favor. And the arrow is gone. Another deny for the Templar Assassin. She's so low on health, but there is absolutely nothing that Passion can do about it as the refraction expires. But yeah, Passion can't move forward. The Templar Assassin's just gone, and she will get the bottle back from the Courier as well, and just pop. Not even the bottle back from the Courier. She had a regen rune in there. And Planer. Oh, he doesn't have the Omni Slash and just runs right towards Zingle. You can probably tell that that is not the hero that he wanted to show up to his lane. And once again, we've got the meme regime just a little bit behind the Lonelyboyz at this point, but we're only 9 minutes in. And to be behind at this early stage in the game, it's definitely not what they wanted. And Zingle, he can hardly fight against Endplaner. He's taking so much damage. He'll go into the Centaur, and Endplaner just uses the healing ward. And Zingle just wants to try to contest this farm, try to get a little bit for himself. And we've got a Templar Assassin going for Passion. Passion has the leap, gets away. Abaddon surprisingly doesn't have too much farm. He's only on the brown boots and what are those? The blades of attack. That's what they're called. I didn't even have to look this time. I didn't cheat or anything either. They might think about going for single. 10 seconds left on Omni Flash. Kim Jong-il is there. No swap though. They have a stun. And yeah, they're just going to use the spin. Kim Jong-il taking quite a bit of damage. And there will be a shield eventually. Lonely Enough puts it on himself. Over inside the Roche pit though, we've got Heron Mark trying to deny himself, but the Void is enough to finish off. And we're going to look for God's Hand right now. He's moving very quickly with a haste rune, and they just can't get that. Over top though, Zingle thinking about it. There's a TPM from G this time. And with the first darkness usage right now, they're going to pop enough borrowed time and planer. He's still got enough mana for the Omni Flash. Might be able to turn this around. Zingle, he's ready. He's got the open wounds, but they're going to back up right now because God's Hand is here with the amplified damage. Now God's Hand, he's going to get gone on by Zingle, and he's silenced. Zingle taking way too much damage, so he has to back away. G in the middle of everything. Maybe they managed to take him down. One more hit on the Zingle. It is enough to finish, and Cashin, he's going to actually jump himself into the trees right now. Mister trying to get back, but you can't crush a spinning Juggernaut, and he wasn't quite able to turn it around there. Inside the river, G turns back, turns around, dodges the torrent. He's still going to die, though. Yeah, more than enough minus armor, and the last hit from Templar Assassin finishes him off. Some more kills the way of Lonelyboyz.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Right now, Zingle, phase boost and still working towards an armlet. Right now, meme regime require a bit more farm to really get where they're going. Mirana still needs so much towards an Aghanim Scepter. Sparta needs a blink. And Lonely, they're not so item dependent at this point. Like, they still want to get them up, but Abaddon's kit offers so much to his team. Templar Assassin, she's just building up fine. We'll have a Desolator soon. And Juggernaut, he's been having a really good game so far. And he's decided to go Yasha first.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Ooh, we've got a bit of a go top Zingle. His rage is over. Enough goes into him. Heron Mark is there as well. Templar Assassin, she's into this one, and Leicester goes into a creep, into the Radiant creep. That's not taking too much damage right now. Zingle gets out. He's going to get slowed down. Has another rage available. They're going to use some Moonlight Shadow. And they put down a Sentry Ward. Maybe they think about going for him, but he's going to be out of range of that one. Oh, Zingle gets hit. Some more. They know he's there. He's going to get slowed. G comes in. Of course, they know that he's there as well. God's Hand. He's going to get silenced. Slowed down a little bit. The bow's coming through here. Could hit on a 4. It's actually going to hit on to no one because Zingle was raged while it went over him. But he cannot man-fight the Templar Assassin. A side blade is going to cleave him. And Mister, there's actually so much damage that's being done here. Nice disruption. Ends up saving the Abaddon for a little bit longer. Passion tries to TP away. And he has made it. Not enough damage being done. And no X used by Kunkka. G's still trying to farm up right now, going for a very early Aghanim Scepter. Brown boots into Ags, the standard build for Night Stalkers. Maybe they would like to get a little bit more, but maybe an urn or something might be nice. But it's so difficult to use an urn when your team isn't getting any kills. And Zingle just feebly hits at end planer. I don't know why I'm still on last hits. I switched it back a while ago, but we're back.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
God's Hand. Well, they know that the Vengeful Spirit is there, but Torrent's not going to catch her out. So they just waste a little bit of time with it. Kunkka goes back to bottom. Templar Assassin helps to take down top. And Passion is forced away from bottom. Zingle will push out mid.
Dire's top
I
tower
believe he
is
missed
under
that last
attack.
hit as well. Just not really having the best game.
Radiant's middle
Maybe
tower
we
is under
see something
attack.
bottom. Void goes on Heron Mark. He's going to get tons of bows coming through. It's going to run over him a little bit, so he's got his rum going. Don't know if it's going to be enough. Yeah, he
Radiant's
has
middle
died
tower
there, and enough is going to come in from the side here. But he might get caught out. Elsewhere on the map, Lonelyboyz, they're trying to maybe find a gank on Swardar. Trying to delay the Blink Dagger a little bit more. He's very far away. And they'll put the rune behind the tower.
Dire's
Mirana
middle
takes
tower
the creep,
is under
the
attack.
catapult, and enough.
Dire's
He's
structures
got to borrow
are
time.
fortified.
We'll see when he decides to use it. His shield is going to get taken. Yeah, there's the borrow time right there.
Dire's middle tower is
Single.
under attack.
Okay,
Dire's
they
middle
swap back
tower
in.
has
Arrow. That's not the right arrow. That's just an auto attack. But the arrow this time, it's hit on the Templar Assassin. And Meme Regime, they're kind of in flux right now. They have to get back.
Dire's
Single.
middle tower
Raging
is
away.
under attack.
God's Hand has another trap in 4 seconds. Look who's going to get caught inside the jungle, though. Endplaner is there. He decides that the Mirana is going to be a tasty treat. Turns it back a little bit more. God's Hand still wants to chase this down. G, so much damage. He's got 2 poison stacks on him. Kim Jong-il does not have any mana left. And, well, might be the one taking the fall for this one. Bringing shame upon my name. And the Torrent, it's not going to hit him either. They're just going so far. And this is a tier 3 tower, guys. You still need a tier 2 down.
Radiant's middle
But they just
tower
go right
is
for
under
it.
attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
And they managed to also go right for this tier 2. The creeps aren't even there yet. Shadow Demon is trying desperately to just push them out. But Lonelyboyz, they show no fear right now. And don't even need no creeps to take this tier 2 down.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
You can see how far ahead
Radiant's
Lonelyboyz are
middle tower is
right
under
now.
attack.
Don't give me that. Give me 10,000 net worth for Lonelyboyz right now. And they're going to go right for Roshan. Not even smoking in.
8 knots and full ahead.
The Radiant have vision of this. They have some good advanced vision in the secret shop. And Kunkka's going to be zoning them out as well. So, Meme Regime, I think, yeah, she is going to ping it out, but it's way too late. Templar Assassin takes the Aegis. It's good to have that spidey sense of when the other team is rushing, but you have to actually be able to get there. And Kim Jong-il, he's feeding again. I mean, I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he wants to fake the other team into thinking it's an illusion. And he goes down as fast as an illusion. Juggernaut finishes off the kill. It only took 3 auto attacks, and the Vengeful Spirit was dead. I think we're going to take that sponsorship back.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Well, another tower for Lonelyboyz this game. I mean,
Dire's middle tower.
I would say it was a bit better of a draft for them than the last one. The last game was hardly close. So they'll go high ground right now, forcing out the Fortify. Templar Assassin puts down the trap right underneath the tower. They're going to take this down so quickly because of the Curse of Avernus, all of their minus armor, and the Juggernaut. Very quick. Now we've got the Darkness, but they're just going to keep going. Crush hits on the 2, swap in on that end planer. He's going to get stunned. He has managed to get the spin off though. And the run will be given to the entire team, and he's healing up as well. So there's really no way to kill any of Lonelyboyz right now. Mister gets a nice crush on the 2. Zingle, yeah, he's going to get in with the Lifestealer, but he's just a Rage Lifestealer, and he's taking so much damage right now. He's not got buyback, down for 40 seconds. This might be the end of Meme Regime's run through the upper bracket here. They're going to be knocked down into lowers if they're not careful. And, well, Lonelyboyz, I don't even think they have to back out at all. They have bottom available. They have creeps inside the base, and they have minus armor, Curse of Avernus. Lots of attack speed for them.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And I don't think there's too much that Meme Regime can do about this. They might back out a little bit, but God's Hand is just up there with an Aegis. He doesn't even care. Crush comes in. No refraction for another 8 seconds. God's Hand might lose his Aegis right now, and he will, but Mister has been brought back into it by the X, and he's down for another 40 seconds. Laner goes in. God's Hand silence. Maybe they want to back up, get the tower, and they're going to ping that out and go for it. They take down the tier 3. They want to take more racks. TP in from Zingle. Maybe God's Hand takes the fall here. He's not got another refraction. This might be the Templar Assassin kill that they need, but a beautiful disruption from the Shadow Demon. And Zingle, he's losing all of his life right now. They don't have enough for God's Hand, but they do actually manage to take him down right there. But they've got the rest of the team to worry about, and these heroes are super low. Passion, nearly dead, but does manage to make it inside the base, but not before his racks are taking such a beating. Buyback from Night Stalker. He's going to TP in. The arrow, it's going to hit. Adrian's caught out here, and what happened? The Night Stalker canceled his TP in. Doesn't matter, they still managed to kill the Shadow Demon. And he's looking for some more. He's like Oliver at the kitchen table. He wants some more. And Mr. gets the amplified damage. Juggernaut takes it off with a spin. Mr. wants to keep going for it, but his blink is really his limiter there. 3 racks taken in that push. Another tier 2 still for Lonelyboyz to take down, and they also lost the Templar Assassin in that fight, which was a pretty big kill, but I don't know if it necessarily helped Meme Regime all that much. Yeah, Kunkka's super tanky at this point. Haven't really looked at the items too much, but oh. Whoa.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well then, Templar Assassin takes her 2nd death here in just a short time span. Those were her first 2 deaths of the game. And, well, a tower going the way of Meme Regime. So a little bit of life in this match. We're getting back into it, punishing some bad positioning or maybe a lack of awareness. Although there probably isn't too much you can do about that. An arrow hitting you for so long, and I mean, not having refraction on the TA, it's pretty easy to get the kill there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yep, Heron might be the next one to get it caught out. They kind of have the sense that he's there, and they don't even have the Aghanim Scepter yet. They're going to put the ward behind the tower. Kunkka's underneath his, and there's a crush. Do they have enough? They're going to get a silence? Yes, and the arrow. They've got another pickoff. This might be Meme Regime. They're being plucky right now. They're trying to get into this match, and they might be getting a little bit closer as long as they can keep finding these pickoffs, but I think that is where the problem lies, because if your game is the pickoff game and that's really all you can look for, Lonelyboyz, all they need to do is stick together, stick to the buddy system. But just like that, I mean, they're down 2 racks, and Meme Regime, they're making a play for this tier 2. Arrow gets thrown out, and it's hit. Nothing. The God's Hand Templar Assassin still stealth, and maybe she can't cancel any TPs right now. Could just try to do enough damage, but without the cancel the TPs, the away team at top has to back up. Zingle will lifestealer his way away. Just a typical Zingle game, I think. 0 and 5. It's really unfortunate that Zingle can't be better at Dota, but at least Passion with all of those fights, he's at a Blink Dagger and Aghanim Scepter, so they do have a way back in here with Passion, but they basically have to ride his back. He has to carry them to victory on a Mirana, which is easier said than done. Can happen, but it might take a male tier player to do that. We'll see if Meme Regime are able to handle it. Gold is pretty high. That's a large number. I don't know if I can count that high. Diffusal Blade on Juggernaut. Seems like a good pickup right here. I think he can take the silence off of himself. Definitely good if he runs into that situation. Sardas picked up the Ghost Scepter to try to avoid the massive physical damage from Lonelyboyz, and with all this vision from G, let's see if they can catch someone out. They see a ton here, and look, they actually see quite a bit since, well, it's nighttime. It's weird. Also, the creeps are pushing in top, so Lonelyboyz should know that something is up. Mirana's just forced to go back and clear that up, and we might be seeing a smoke here eventually. Yeah, Gem of True Sight, very early. Is that on Kunkka? No, Abaddon has it. Very early gem. Just don't really want the Mirana ultimate to have too much of a say in any fight. So we're at a bit of a standoff right now. Meme Machine, they've shown that they can take pickoffs, but I would still give the edge to Lonelyboyz in the full out fight. And we are only 24 minutes in. Juggernaut and TA pretty far ahead right now. It's getting later and later into the night right now. I mean, games have still been pretty short, even though the last one probably should have been shorter. But maybe Meme Regime can hasten the end, or Lonelyboyz will just take it to him. Definitely will be interesting to see. I just still feel like Lonelyboyz, when it comes to team fighting, they have so much with them. It's really when they start to get picked off is when the problems start. A couple of Jug Illusions get put up to the high ground, and they can keep this illusion spam going. They have the Shadow Demon on their team, so this last tier 3 tower might be in grave peril. Trying to do a little bit of split pushing with the Mirana Illusions. Life Stealer's going down there. And arrow. Oh, nice blink to avoid it. God's Hand goes up with the X. Some very good chip damage. I mean, he's got the Desolator going as well. God's Hand gets hit with a Void, but easy take back with the X, and they've got the Illusions running in as well. God's Hand will go in once again. Wants to get the tower. They're going to crush on the God's Hand. Get brought back by Kunkka. That's one of the advantages of having that hero. Passion blinks in. Doesn't get too much damage off, and Kim Jong-il very quickly taken down. And Mr. He was getting a lot of cleave damage through it as well. Night Stalker is dead. They don't have the vision advantage, and Mr. Oh, that's Anomaly Smash easily taking him out. Zingle, he's going to be forced to use the Rage. God's Hand. Oh, he's actually taking so much damage. Getting the shield as well. And, well, Zingle's been forced back. And that is the last melee racks going down. They have taken down the TA once again, the first one to fall. They've taken the ranged, and they're trying to make a beeline over to bottom. Zingle, he wants something. He knows he has to go onto them to get them out. Yeah, Zingle's just running in here, and he's got no plan, no man, no sir. And this last racks, I believe that is the objective that should happen. Passion, he's still got buyback, but it doesn't matter. His team is going to throw in the towel. They will move into the lower bracket of the Join Dota League Division 1-2 playoffs. And Lonelyboyz, they will move on. A little bit easier path into the chance to get into Tier 1, which is the chance to earn a little bit of money with JDL possibly, or just really get a lot of fame by playing some of the best teams in the NA scene, as little as that may sound. So that's going to do it for the game. We can take a quick look at some stats here, because I don't really care about getting out since I'm not in game, so they don't need to hear me anyway. And let's look at this. Zingle, once again, 0-6-2. I'm not going to blame this entire match on him. It was, I would say, more of an outdraft from Lonelyboyz. They did extremely well here, and yeah, some fantastic play from them. I thought it was an interesting strategy for Meme Machine, but they're going to have to come up with something better than that in the lower bracket. So good luck to both of these teams as they move on through the event. And for me, for the stream tonight, that's going to do it. I'm Pythian. You can follow me on Twitter at PythianGoom, as well as on twitch.tv/PythianGoom. Thank you all for watching. And I would like to call this first stream with the new stream computer, the monster of a thing, to be a pretty big success. So once again, thank you to both teams for playing, and we'll see you next time. Stay classy, guys.